minutes.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Ronaldinho. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Zico. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Centre of attention, of course, Zico. Now he can play.
Well, you know, he isn't just a playmaker, Peter. He puts the hard yards in, and he has the presence to be quite a strong leader too.
So it's no surprise that so many idolise him and emulate him.
Brazilian flair and elegance is tough to emulate, but very easy to admire.
Now it's Cruyff. It's Luis Suarez! It's there! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Aos 13 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 19.
Sporting finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Roberto Carlos, now it's Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Maradona. Maradona. Now it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now big chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas.
Luis Suarez! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Dink through. Now it's Neymar. And a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Baresi gathers from the goal kick. Maradona. Great skill, that's nice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out to the left flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's gone loose. Rodri. And here's Cruyff. Neymar. Rodri. Nedved. Zico. It's Zico! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Sporting upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Pinches it off him. Rodri. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Cruyff. Now it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Suarez. And here's Suarez. And he's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Decent hit! And now a sudden chance to counter. Zico. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Bouten. And he's managed to get rid. And that is out of play. Rodri. And it's Cruyff. And here's Suarez. Zico. He's got the shot away! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Nedved. Zico. Fine. And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Vamos saudar os nossos rapazes com uma salva de palmas.
Second period then underway. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Cruyff. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Stood up well to him there. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And here's Zico, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Sporting are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? Well, I think it's shapes to shoot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Caicedo. Roberto Carlos. Baresi. And it's Maradona. Now it's Messi. White. Now it's Maradona. Now it's Messi. And he's straight offside. Roberto Carlos. That could spell trouble. And he's found a... Cruyff! Bellingham. Neymar, looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bellingham. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Neymar, Bellingham. Costa Curta is there to clear. Rodri. Nedved charging forward, the ball at his feet. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That is good alertness. He might be in, it's Luis Suarez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's a sharp pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. Pass is just off target. Looking for the runner.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's going for goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Caicedo. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here?
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that's really well manoeuvred. Luis Suarez. And he was quick to react. Could be danger here. Oh, just skips past his man. Torres. There's the hit! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Número 21, Fernando Torres.
Sporting can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi!
Sporting have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
João Neves. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well read, nice interception. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've all... Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Big header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Pullet goes short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Pullet with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's got a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Hullet. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Seedorf. In with a header! It's... Oh, what has happened here? And here's Cruyff. And here's Zico.
Zico really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Van Basten. Hernes. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's really well cleared. And here's Van Basten. And Seedorf! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Seedorf certainly could have and should have made more of that.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Van Basten. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Fernando Torres. Zico chasing after it. Zico. No, it's Nedved. Cantona. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's a key interception. Nedved. And it's Van Basten. Over to the other side. Rodri. Hernes. Pull it. Rummenigge. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Rummenigge has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Belletti. Rodri. Now it's Torres. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Has a look and plays it forward. Hernes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, it's a big chance! Long ball looking to counter. Now it's Torres. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nesta. Hernes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's had it nicked away.
2 added minutes.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pull it. Rummenigge. Van Basten. He's got the shot away! Superb goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really...
And there is the half-time whistle. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides. Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Torres.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Nedved. And they win it back again. Gullit running with the ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Real chance! It's loose and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping. Skims, hits it first time! And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Tries to get it clear. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. And it's been taken short. Played in by Said. He rises! Here comes a header! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
The attendance for this match was 28,500.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he thumps it clear. Rijkaard. Nesta. Rodri. Zola looking to pass their way through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rodri, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Albert Ferrer. Here's Rodri. And it's Rijkaard. Nesta. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rijkaard. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Fernando Torres. Hernes, given the lift of his goal. This is promising. Costa Curta cuts it out. Romario. Oh, there's a probing ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Van Basten demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Time for a change in personnel. Ronaldinho getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Zvola find a position of real strength now. Costa Curta. Ball played for Nesta. Rodri. Rijkaard. Albert Ferrer. Here's Rodri. Seedorf. Ronaldinho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rijkaard.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Nedved goes on a run down the left wing.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's going for goal! Just 5 minutes left. Costa Curta. Zico. And here's Romario. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Seedorf. Hernes. Belletti.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Romario. Costa Curta. That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest... Now the finish! Nesta reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so...
It's Luis Suarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Nedved plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Palmer. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rafinha. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Vinicius Junior. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Luis Suarez!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Messi. That is a great pick out. They're urging, and the finish! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Palmer! And he's heaved it away. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. And it's Luis Suarez.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's making a real surge on the left. Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Çalhanoğlu wins the duel this time. And it's Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Straight hit! Spectacular save! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. He rises! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Çalhanoğlu gets over and intercepts. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nice bit of trickery. And they're back on the ball again.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. And it's Çalhanoğlu.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rafinha. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rafinha. Rafinha climbs up big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rafinha was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Beckenbauer does well to stand firm and defend it. Marquinhos cuts it out. Palmer. Messi. Now it's Rafinha. Zico.
Rafinha really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And Cech pulls off a sensational save. Danger averted for now. And that'll be the last act of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. So the first half brought no goals. No way through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that is out of play. Shifted upfield.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Owen. And it's Eto'o. Luis Suarez. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bellingham. And here's Eto'o. Luis Suarez. He is through here. Palmer. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Vinicius Junior. And no, he's seen through all of that. Another throw-in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Luis Suarez.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. There will be a throw-in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
21, Iniesta.
Can he latch on to this? It'll be a throw-in. Beckenbauer. And here's Eto'o. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gently done. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's very neat.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Iniesta picks it up out wide. And it's Luis Suarez. And here's Owen. Palmer. Quality ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is good alertness. Up towards the front line.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Owen.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Palmer. Played out to the left flank. Could move up a gear here. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri. Oh, that's a nice ball. Besiktas are making a change now. Mohamed Salah getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Coming on the field, number 19, Mohamed Salah.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And here's Owen. He's had a hit! Oh, that's incredible! And surely that has won the day! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Michael Owen.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's found a way through.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta. That's tidy. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Owen taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match.